Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Jocelyn. I used to make YouTube videos in my spare time whenever I was younger, but now I'm back to bring you guys some pretty exciting news. So I just got engaged in April of 2021 and I'm currently planning a wedding. I am doing most of the planning by myself with help from family and friends. A lot of my friends are married, so they kind of know the scoop on weddings, but I figured I would jump in front of the camera and put myself out there and include you guys in this wedding planning process with me. So I'm completely planning this wedding by myself. I don't have a wedding planner. I'm doing a lot of DIYs and trying to save as much money as I can because weddings are expensive, and I know that there is a lot of brides in 2022 coming up. There's like a huge wedding boom, so I figured that it would be helpful to show you guys like what I'm doing, like how I'm doing all this stuff. So, and also my fiance and I live in a 43-foot fifth wheel, so we're going to be like giving you a tour and like updating you on how like RV life's going. We have a trip coming up too, which I'm really excited. So yeah, just so many things in my life that are happening right now. I graduate in December from nursing school, so I'm very excited and a little bit stressed, but I'm pushing through. So yeah, I'd like to like just start like a little series and take you like step by step planning a wedding and all the DIYs that I'm doing, and like even maybe some vlogs, like the rehearsal dinners, like the wedding day, like all that. So I'm very excited, and let's jump right in. Okay, so welcome to video 1 in my wedding series. I'm just going to share a little bit of information about my wedding and tell you everything that I have booked so far and my plans. So our wedding is on October 15th of 2022. So currently it is October 12th when I am filming this video. So we're almost a year away, which is super exciting. I think I had our venue booked a year and 7 months out, and we were not even engaged yet. So, and if you see this shaking, it's because my washer and dryer are running. So camper life, this is the real, like it moves. So anyway, a lot of people ask us why we chose Mocksville, North Carolina, and to that answer, I never really have a good answer. I have no idea. I found the wedding venue on Instagram and instantly fell in love with it. I went and looked at it before we were engaged, and I absolutely fell in love with it. The people that own it, they're really awesome, and I love the location, and the venue was just exactly what I was looking for. And it was priced really well too, which I won't share the price, but I'll kind of like explain to you like what's included in the venue, which is a lot. So I booked the venue, and then I started looking for photographers. So I bought this from Hobby Lobby, this wedding planning book. It's called the Happy Planner, and I feel like this is a pretty good planner. I think I bought this, I think it was like 16 bucks. This just breaks down like what you need to do so many months ahead. So of course I was really ahead. So I really started looking for vendors like right after we got engaged in April of this year, and then I just kind of started looking at options, talking to the lady that owns our venue just about photographers and like who she's worked with in the area. So our venue is like close to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, which is like a bigger area. So like there's a lot of vendors. Like I sorted through a lot of people, and I think the first thing other than the venue was I booked our photographer. So I went ahead and booked our photographer. They're also doing wedding wedding. They're also doing the videography for our wedding as well, and they're like a husband and wife team. So I went ahead and booked that, and just to secure our date, and it came with like an engagement session and all that. So actually this weekend we're heading down to North Carolina to do a few wedding things, and we're getting our engagement pictures taken with our wedding photographer. And then this summer, where we're living now, so I guess I could give you a little bit of a backstory about me. So I live in West Virginia, and my fiance is originally from Michigan. So he was down in West Virginia working, and we met and went on a few dates, and the rest is pretty much history. We have been dating for almost 2 years now and got engaged like I think like a year and a half into our relationship. So we really knew right off the bat that we wanted to get married, and I don't know, he's literally the male version of me. It's disgusting. So we are living now in West Virginia in our fifth wheel, and he's still working, but I am 2.5 hours from like where I grew up. So we are kind of like a little bit of distance from my family, which is fine, but that washer and dryer is really going. But yeah, so we're living in our camper stationary right now until I graduate or we go to another job. So we just kind of move around. But anyways, we had engagement pictures taken here where we're living. We live in like a little town called Summersville, and the lake, I used to come here every year with my mom and dad and like a whole bunch of families. So like being at the lake, living in this town is like kind of like surreal for me, because I always came here like with my parents, and if you didn't know, my dad actually passed away, so it's just really nice to be here in one of my dad's favorite places. So we got engaged at the lake. Devin took me down to the lake. I had a really horrible day at school, and I think he had a horrible day at work, and I was like crying. I was so emotional. It was just super hard. There was a lot of like things that happened during the day, and then I was leaving to go to my friend's wedding in Washington the next day, like get on a plane and leave, and he took me down to the lake, told me that we were going down to check the water level because like they drain it during the winter. And so we went down, and we had our dogs with us, and we were like letting them run around, and then I was like looking out at the lake, and then I turned around and he was down on one knee, and he asked me to marry him, and obviously I said yes. And he did do a really good job. If you can, it won't really focus, but there's pictures on my Instagram of my ring, so if you want to, you can follow me on there. But yeah, so we've already had one set of engagement pictures taken. We're getting another set, like kind of like fall vibes, taken here this weekend. So I have my save the dates ready. I just have not sent them out yet because I didn't want to be too early and overbearing, because I'm just so excited. Like I've literally like planned this like since I was a child, and I'm just so excited. So I have my photographer booked, I have our venue booked, and our venue comes with, the whole entire camper is shaking. Our venue comes with tables and chairs, linens, the DJ, what else is included? The DJ. We have a rehearsal dinner space, so they have like what's called their lodge there at the venue, and then they have the barn, which we're getting married outside, hopefully if weather permits. And then our reception will take place in the barn, and then our rehearsal dinner is in the lodge, which is like this giant like place basically for the groomsmen to get ready on our wedding day. So I gotta stretch out. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, so the lodge is where Devin and his groomsmen will be getting ready on our wedding day. It has like 2 like guest suites, it has showers, it has a huge couch, TV, a full kitchen, all that stuff, so they can like chill there. So a little bit about the area. I think it's like more like a small town, but it's within like 20 minutes from like a big area of North Carolina, so we have like a lot of options with like catering and everything. I know Winston-Salem area is like really big in the wedding industry, so yeah, so basically I have that done. I also have my dress purchased. I got my dress in August of this year. We went up to Michigan to go dress shopping so I could include like Devin's family. And I ended up finding my dress at a store called Jenna and White in Holland, Michigan. And it's not exactly what I was thinking I would love, but I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. Anyways, I'm not going to share any more information about my dress because I'm keeping it on the DL, so I say. So anyways, my wedding theme is sort of like rustic with a mix of like boho. So very simple decorations. Like I said, I'm DIYing a lot of it, a lot of greenery. I feel like that's sort of like the style nowadays. So lots of greenery, sort of like the terracotta, sage green, colors like that. So oh, and also in our venue, the bartender comes with it. So I think it's really important whenever you're looking for a venue that you see everything that's included in your venue and the cost, and just kind of think like in your budget, like, is this really worth it? Like everything bundled together, or some places are just like super expensive and include nothing. So originally, whenever we were talking about getting married, we wanted to do like a destination wedding in Montana and do it like at this one venue. And I called, and you know, whatever, wedding is an industry, I totally understand. The space was absolutely beautiful, but they wanted like $15,000 just for the ceremony or reception space, and that was just for the day, and no tables and chairs or anything, and no. So we definitely lucked out, I think, by choosing our venue, and we're really excited. And one of the main things that we have done, since we already have a DJ, we have that kind of stuff, I inquired with someone about possibly DJing like our reception part, and then the guy that comes with the venue doing our ceremony. So just to have like a fun and upbeat like experience, because I think it's really important to have good music at your reception so people are up and dancing. And we are having alcohol at our wedding. It is just beer and wine, so we're completely fine with just beer and wine. I love like all the little seltzers and everything, so I think it's great. So yeah, basically we have like a big bulk of our vendors booked. I'm just looking for catering still, someone to do like my hair and makeup and my bridesmaids hair and makeup, and then florals. So we had an engagement party at my mom's house over the summer, and I ordered from 50 Flowers, and basically it's just like a website that sells like bulk flowers, and you can like pick like packs of flowers, or you can do like the individual flowers. And I think they're doing a lot of like wedding stuff, like coming up with like themes for weddings, and then you can like order the pack of flowers and like make your own bouquets. So I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna try to do my own flower arrangements. I'm gonna try to make the swags on the arches, so hopefully you guys will bear with me on that as I'm learning how to do that. But I think it's great to learn how to do things like that. I know like I've inquired about florals, and I've been given anywhere from like $3,000 to like $5,000 quotes, and my tablescapes are like super simple, and so if you can afford that, go you girl. But I'm gonna try to DIY it myself, since we are paying for this wedding pretty much by ourselves. So anyways, the other things that we have done are we picked our wedding party. So at our engagement party, I like gave everyone their gifts, and I gave everyone like a little bag with their name on it. We were having like a big party that night, so I gave them like a little koozie, like a little Arctic koozie, hangover kits. I did scrunchies for my girls, and little earrings, like little leather earrings. And then for Devin, we did little koozies for his groomsmen, hangover kit, something else, and then we had like the little cards in there to ask them. So I have 5 bridesmaids and Devin has 5 groomsmen. A lot of the groomsmen are close friends, and then so I have my close friends, and then I have a cousin in the wedding with me, and then Devin has his close friends, and then a brother, his little brother. So so we're really excited. I'm really excited to start like looking into bridesmaids wear. I'm really debating on like taking a risk and going a little mismatchy because I love this type of look, or keeping it safe and doing like the same color everyone. I've got a lot of swatches here. I'm definitely thinking like a satiny, not satin, what's this called, velvet, like a velvet. And then I also have the satin swatches here too. So I really do like the velvet. I think that's more my style. And yeah, I'm so excited. So now I'm showing you the save the dates, and like I'm going to talk about like our wedding website a little bit. So I chose to do our save the dates through Minted. I was recommended Minted by several people, and so I looked, and I definitely think that you could do your save the dates yourself, or you could do them cheaper. I know my friend did like an Etsy template, and then she had like a printing place like print hers out, and they were super cheap. But I decided to go through Minted because I wanted them to do like our wedding website. I tried to make like a Zola wedding website, and it wasn't my favorite. So anyways, here are our save the dates. So this is the front, and they have like rounded edges. This is like thicker paper, and then on the back I decided to do a QR code, and it has our little picture inside it too. So I'll share, I don't know if you can see. So I'll share like the company that I did that through and everything. So it just says scan me, and then on the back it says we can't wait to celebrate with you. For travel information, registry, and plans for the big day, please visit our wedding website. So you can either scan this, or I listed it down here in case, you know, older people don't know how to scan. My grandpa, we were like trying to show my grandpa how to do it. It's kind of funny. But yeah, so our wedding website, I'll kind of like show it to you. Maybe I can like add it to the screen, but I went ahead a year and some out, listed some hotel ideas, and like our ceremony times, and like where it is, the address, just so people know, and they can go ahead and call off work, because it sort of is like a destination wedding for us, because it's about 3.5–4 hour drive for us to get down there. And then we have family coming from Michigan, from like Maine. A lot of my family lives in Maine. We have people from literally all over coming. So just so they can kind of get an idea and go ahead and like make a plan to like get off work, travel arrangements, all that stuff. So yeah, I do love how these came out. I'll kind of show like a closer. But yeah, these are from Minted, and I did do the, I don't want to show anybody's address, but I did do how they like, they address them for you. I don't know if you can see. My nails are so disgusting. Please don't look at them right now. But yeah, I thought that was a great little add-on service that they did. I'm pretty sure it was free. And I think I got our 100 save the dates. I had a discount code too, I think for like just over like $125. So it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I love these. I just went with a classic white envelope, but I added something kind of personal on the back. So a couple months ago, I had this girl on Instagram. I actually found her on like this Aussie Doodles. I have 2 Aussie Doodles, and I found her on this Aussie Doodle Facebook group, and she does like paintings of dogs, like little cartoon paintings. So I had her make us this little painting of our 2 doodles, Millie and Milo, and I went on Zazzle, and the artwork that she did, I took it and put it on a sticker, like an envelope sticker, and I made my own little template, but it just says 10/15/2022, please bring treats, and it has like a little dash from Millie and Milo. So something personal. I think that we might try to incorporate something on our invitations too with our dogs on there. I love this. I think this is a cute little personal thing that you can do pretty cheap. So basically, like the framework of our wedding right now, that's pretty much all I have planned so far, and it'll just keep coming. I'm gonna do like a couple wedding hauls with all the decorations that I bought and thrifted, so that'll be really fun. But I'm so excited to share with you guys this journey, not only this journey, but just our life, and of course like our camper and everything like that. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, maybe found it helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.